Wow, what a relief. We have had a little angel. We have been blessed by somebody and her husband who have helped us. They've made a payment to us enough to be able to pay our rent. Um, that is like such a weight off our shoulders. We are incredibly grateful. There are kind souls out there. This lady and her husband are definitely kind souls, and we hope to one day be able to pay it forward somehow. We often try to all the time, um, in little ways that we can, uh, especially if we have no money or very little money. We are always trying to help others as well, and we are very grateful that we don't have to worry about rent for a month, um, and we hope never again. We want to use this month to do our utmost to land properly on our own feet again, and something's got to work. Something, we have to put in enough effort, enough thought into everything that we do. Um, we will rest occasionally in between. We don't rest enough at the moment, we know that. So we get tired, depressed. Um, we are going to try really hard, harder than we've ever tried this month. We can't keep relying on other people month after month after month. It's been just about every month since COVID, and that's really not good. We have to come right somehow, and we're going to be working hard at that this month. Thank goodness it's a long month. March is a long month. February was a very short month, a very difficult month, and we hope things start looking up and we have a little bit of time now that we don't have to worry about being homeless anymore. Um, right, Tony?
Yeah, we have identified some of our challenges from the past few years, um, things that we actually weren't aware of until we sat down and thought about it. Um, Primarily, well, COVID. COVID was a big one. Having Terry's mum with us for 3 years, and then we weren't able to recover um, after Terry's mum passed. We just carried on doing what we had been doing, and we didn't realize that we'd actually gotten into a downward rut, downward spiral. Um, when we examined our situation, we realized that, and we're now looking at renewing our product lines, expanding our product lines to what they used to be pre-COVID, when we were still making money from our craft items. Um,
Yeah, but even that we would need to up our game on. Everything has gotten so expensive. There are very many people struggling all over the world.
yes.
We live in South Africa, so we're going to say in South Africa, wow, people are tired, people are struggling, and it's difficult. We still love South Africa. This is our country. This is where we were born. We don't think we're ever going to leave South Africa. We can't anyway. But I think even if we could afford to leave South Africa, I don't really think we would. This is our home. We're 55 and 65. We're going to stay here. Um, yeah.
Well, if you recall the conversation I had yesterday at the mall, a black gentleman asked me, why don't I go overseas? Why don't I go to where my ancestors come from? And Why should I? I was born in South Africa. I was raised in South Africa. I am South African. I'm not going anywhere. I've had the opportunity several times in the past and turned it down because this is where I belong. This is where my roots are.
And that's how I feel. I'm staying. Um, this is where I was born. This is where I will pass away. I just hope it's not too soon.
Ek
And
sal
we
vir jou
hope,
bliksem.
and we hope to do so much better. We would love to be able to pay it forward to in more than just little ways. We would love to be able to pay forward the help that we've received over, wow, the last few years. And we are particularly grateful right now that we don't have to worry about being evicted or, yeah, we are able to pay our rent in about 4 or 5 days' time, due to this wonderful little kind soul, Angel, and her husband having helped us this time. And we are so grateful.
Well, I actually don't think these people realize, well, not just the people that have helped us now, but the people that have helped us before. I don't think they realize exactly how grateful we are because I'm emotionally constrained and I don't readily show my emotions. I think it's something that bothers Terry a bit. And
I think you do your emotions quite well with me. I
yeah,
can't see your face.
no, you can't because I'm busy focusing here.
Yeah.
But I'm extremely um, humbled. I go into that little space where I just want to go and find a little hole and crawl into it, pull the ground in behind me, and cry out of sheer thanks and gratitude. And I,
Just yesterday, we had another friend who she came walking up to where we were selling books with a trolley, and we thought she was just on her way to her car to put her groceries away, but she had 2 packets in that trolley um, for us. There was bread and eggs and milk and vegetables, and she gave us some soup she'd made.
very
Um,
nice.
we Little kind acts like that help us have more money toward rent. They save the day and humble us incredibly. We are beyond grateful for all the help that people have given us. Thank you to all of you. Thank you so much.
Well, you know who you are. We know who you are. We're not going to advertise who you are, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
Um, just an idea, Nunes.
Yes,
Could we do a video sometime about our future plans and how we intend paying things forward?
I
Because
think
we're
we did kind of cover that in one of our videos, but we were speaking to each other. I can't remember the name of it now. I'll have to link to that one in below. It was where we improved the volume, and we did that. You know,
yeah. I
I
remember
think it
that
was
one.
that one. But besides that, yes, I think we can do another one.
I
Several.
think
It's almost like putting it out there. This is what we're going to do, and we must follow it. We must do it. Set some targets.
make it a challenge for
Set
ourselves.
some targets, challenges for
Yeah.
ourselves, and follow up.
It's not as if we're too old to do this sort of thing.
Yeah, we're having trouble because we're older, and all the issues that come with it. But yeah, it's okay. We're going to do the best that we can, as we feel we always do, but we're going to try and do a little bit better than best in future.
Love you.
Love you.